Hey family, happy Tuesday. Answering the subscribers' questions. Oh, so Keith wants to know about his dental issues. I know people go back and forth with the coconut pulling and what it does, but you can use clove, you can use coconut oil to get a lot of bacteria and stuff out your mouth. You know, you get the oregano X. You could, I mean, you either can take some Candida Wise. Yeah, I know, look, take some Candida Wise and swish it in your mouth. It's going to take a little bit. But if you go with the herbalist who has the tincture as far as the Candida, which gets the parasites, you can swish that in your mouth. There's so many ways, and there's so many different things that you can do. You can do apple cider vinegar. You can do a little tea tree oil. But look, tea tree oil, be careful because it's strong. So you just put 1 drop of tea tree oil. Make sure you get the food grade. Make sure you get the food grade because it's no joke. But there's so many different things you can do with your mouth to make sure you get less bacteria. Definitely clove. Definitely clove. But you got garlic. You got so many other things. You got onion, especially if you eat a raw onion. Y'all ever thought about eating a raw onion? All right, so I want to make sure you know, because y'all talking about getting less bacteria in your mouth. And look, whoever's your mate, because you know y'all kiss and pass the saliva back, make sure they do the same thing. Make sure they do the same thing. Okay, I'm going to show you a simple clove tea that helps. That's great with oral health. I mean, absolute great with ulcers. You know, like if you had pain, or you know, sometimes when we floss our teeth, we end up cutting our gums. Look, this is a great pain reliever for your mouth, because a lot of us have issues in our mouth, whether it's bacteria, whether it's, you know, infections, sores. So I'm going to show you a simple clove tea. So I'm going to do it 2 ways. I'm going to do it in my little cute little pot that I always make my personal tea, and then I'm going to do it I'm going to show you so what you can do. You can have more, because you can sip on this all day, especially when you're not feeling good. And like I said, this is kills bacteria, expels mucus from your lungs, and is good immune support. So the ingredients you're going to need some clove. I got clove 2 ways. I have clove whole, and I also have ground clove. And look, it smells so good. And then I have cinnamon. And I have ginger. I have ginger in dry form. And then I have whole ginger. So right now, and I have honey. That's optional. And of course, I have Mama D's cayenne pepper, but that's optional. So, and you're going to need 3 cups of water for this recipe. And with this recipe, all you need is a 1/2 inch of ginger, just one cinnamon stick, and just a 1/2 teaspoon of clove. And so right now we're going to go ahead and pour. This is 1 cup of water, and this is my 2nd cup of water. And like I said, all you need is a 1/2 inch, just a 1/2 inch of ginger. So I'm going to get a piece of ginger. Put a 1/2 inch in there. And if you want to judge, I just put a little piece. So, and next we want to add cinnamon. Now I don't have the cinnamon stick because I always grind my cinnamon. So I know it should be a 1/2 teaspoon. I know the cinnamon sticks is fine, so I'm just going to put a little bit. That should be a 1/2 teaspoon. The next we want to put is a 1/2 teaspoon of clove. Isn't it pretty? I see that clove? Yes. Put a 1/2 teaspoon of clove.
and put it on in there. So, and we're gonna just wait for it to boil. Make sure you put it on medium heat. So for me to use in my little container, I normally just put some water in there. I see there's water already in there. And then I just turn it on. So I'm gonna make me a cup. And then what I do in my small personal, I normally just put a couple of pieces of clove in there. You see it? I just put maybe like, because clove is pretty strong. So, and I put like a 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then I use this ginger, yes. Yep, let's get ready to boil. Both is boiling. Both is boiling. I see it. Then I get a little bit of ginger, and I put the ginger in there. Our water's ready, so we just turn it off. And I unplug it. So you see, it's about ready. So for my personal, you just want to make it real quick. You just boil some water. And then you just pour it on there. And then you pull this out after and let it cool for 5 minutes. And it's up to you if you want to, or you can go ahead and let it sip. You can sip on it. It's about ready. You see it's, oof, it's looking good. It's about ready. So what you do is you strain it after you finished everything and got it settled. You strain it. So there you have it. The tea didn't fit in here. So what you do is you just pour you some. And there you have a simple clove tea. It's up to you if you want to put a kick and put a little bit of cayenne pepper. And you can add orange peel. Now you can see why I said you can use the whole orange. You see the orange peels? Yep, you just use your dehydrator and dry it out. So, and it's up to you if you want to use honey. It's up to you if you want to use honey. So there you have it, a little simple recipe that you can use so you can just feel better. Nothing about it. Look, y'all already know how bad it is to have mouth issues. Look. Well, it's time to taste it. Enjoy, family. Okay, I don't answer the jab on YouTube. I don't answer it. So if you want to send me a private email, I answer the private email there, but I don't do it on the YouTube channels. I hope you guys are, you know, prepping, you know, making sure that you're storing up, because there's a lot of things that we need to do, you know, with the demic and all this stuff. And they saying we get more variants and we're getting more other things. We just got to make sure we're prepping, make sure we're good, make sure you got, you know, you have enough to be, if you're without water and you're without power. So make sure you start practicing now. Stop waiting. Practice now. Please practice now. Don't wait, and make sure you got an ABCD plan. Make sure you have some plans, guys. Make sure you have some plans. Look, I just want to make sure I answer those questions. I'm Herbalist Viola. Happy Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday. And look, all these answers and all these questions will be answered on the podcast. Just go to the podcast. Just go to the podcast. All right, family.
Herbalist Viola. Bye.